Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D Pool of Radiance Remastered. Doing an Iron Man run with a single character. Let's get going. Did I say single character with two characters, not a single character? Okay. We have Bo and Jimmy, a paladin and a fighter magic user. Alright, I think I've done most of this except maybe the trolls. Hey, Duncan! Tech Guy Bo and Zombo Bobble, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Hidden bunker scam, it is. It's going well here, Bo. It's going well here. Okay, so Jimmy's not super far away from level up. Let me check the volume here. I think this needs to go up a tiny bit like that, maybe. Let's see if we went over here and did any of this. I think I killed the lizard man last time, but let me double check. Yeah, I see a trail right to him. Okay. And we have chainmail +1. So we probably went to Silk Hill Keep too. Glad you're doing good, Bo. Yeah, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go next. 17 hit points on Jimmy. If we get him to level 3 on the magic, yeah, that's actually really far away. We need 5,000 experience divided by 2. I was gonna say I'd get Stinking Cloud to take on the trolls, but yeah, that's kind of a far way off. Last time we got killed trying to go get the Gauntlet's Ogre power. We ran into scorpions. And Norris the Gray, I don't think we could probably take him on right now. All those lizard men, I don't think we have enough hit points and damage output to get through all that with 2 characters. We're not going to be strong enough to get into the library. We could go outside through the west exit and go to Covell Mansion and maybe do a little bit of that treasure. It's 17 hit points, so man, he can be taken down so quick. I don't really have very good options no matter what I do with these two right now. Guess we could go over here. Parlay Sly. We'll let you off this time. Okay. We can go in here and do a duel. We're going to have Bo go for it. Okay. Ah, Bo's ashamed. That's not good. We'll have to go to a tavern and confess. I don't know what I did to get ashamed. Duncan says there are never any good options with Jimmy in the party except to surrender. Okay. We won. The problem is we only got experience on bow. I'm gonna do this fight. I need all the experience I can get. How many more do we have? One there. Okay. That one doesn't have a weapon. No, he does. He was unarmed before, so he couldn't attack. $46 experience. Okay, what did we find? None of his stuff was magical. What a scam. Confess. Those sins have been forgiven. Okay. Okay. He's no longer ashamed. But man, so far from level up. Parlay Sly. We'll let you up this time. Okay. North. No, that's not what we want. We want to leave. Eastern edge. We're going to go to the north. Okay. So there's some treasure in here. 4th level thief. Surrendered. I'll take that stuff, I guess. Avoid the trap. Take them. Okay. 4th level. Let's see if we can Sonic Blast these. Really? Okay. So none of that's magical, or it wouldn't have allowed us to pick that up. Okay. Hey, Mark, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I have the Amiga sound turned on for the steps instead of PC speaker. Let's take the boat. I made the game where you can control every sound to be whichever device you want, so you can mix and match. Really? Oh, it's a curse broadsword. No wonder. But yes, good observation. Sell the poison because we don't have an assassin. Okay, so there's some magic chainmail. +2 shield. +1 short sword, +1 scimitar. +1 knife, +1 military pick. Okay. Let's sell this. That's perfect. Do you have dagger proficiency? Yes, you do. Okay, well then you're unequipping this. You're going to equip this and this. And then Bo's going to equip one of those because he probably has a dagger proficiency. Yep. Instead of the shield, this goes to here. This goes to here. Okay. Just checking out what proficiencies I picked. All right. Of 20? Thought I had a proficiency. Hang on. Oh, I don't have a proficiency with short sword. Okay, that explains it. He's with long sword. The other option is I could dual wield daggers. No, we'll do this for now. Sell this one. Okay. That got Jimmy closer. Mark says, fond memories of running Dark Queen through a hardware MIDI sequencer. The rumble of Fireball in full surround with proper reverb and echo. That's funny. We're going to deposit all that. Okay, so we can go do that again. We have to go out the west gate again. Oh my goodness. We're in trouble. Tigers, really? Wow, we were able to flee. That's a miracle. Normally you can't flee from those. That would have killed us. Tiger scam. It was, Bo. Hacks. Yeah, those are so hard to get away from. I'm wondering if it's because we only had 2 characters. Because I never play with a 2-character party. Scallywag. He has no weapons. Avoid the trap. Search. Yeah, we can't disarm this, so we're just going to try and fail. And we're going to break it. Pouch of small gems. Oh, yeah. That gave Jimmy his level up. Disarm. Break. Casket is a variety of gold chains, pendants, and jewelry. Break. Beautiful gems. Break. Tiny pearls. Wow, 2,500 experience for that. Now we gotta try to get out of here before we get killed. Ah! Did Jimmy just get killed? He's dying. Heal Jimmy. Thank goodness for lay on hands. Low save Jimmy. Take the boat. Okay. Hey, Second Hand, welcome in. How are you doing? That's enough. Everybody can get a level up. In fact, Jimmy's gonna be, yeah, he's due 2, both classes. Uh-oh, secondhand's putting some kind of poetry out here. Some kind of lyrics, maybe. Hero, yeah, Bo's the hero. That's basically you, Bo. Seeing the 2 characters remind you of that song, Secondhand? Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's get a little bit more money here for Jimmy. Is that enough? Yep, okay. Level up time. Do the fighter first. Okay, Bo, here we go. Moment of truth. You can get 14 hit points. So if you end up with 34, you got max. 33. Good job. Rolled a 9 on a 10-sided die. Jimmy can get... hold on a minute. I got to calculate all this. He can get 5 hit points. Should be able to get 5. That would be a good level up. So he has 6 right now. Oh, we got to do the other one first. Hold on. Level 3 magic user. Oh, wow. We got a lot to choose from here, guys. But I'm 90% sure I'm going to do Stinking Cloud. That's definitely going to allow us to take out the trolls. I will have to be careful, though, because we can end up nauseating ourselves. I'll have to get a longer range weapon or use ranged attacks on them. Yeah. He got 2 hit points, I think, because he had 6. And now we got to go get his fighter level up. Seven, 9. So 9 total between both classes. That's not the best. 3, 5. I think average would have been more like 10. I think he was slightly below average there. Okay. But we got Stinking Cloud now. That's a big deal. All right, we're going to do the troll fight. So I think we can sleep the ogres. We'll get 2 sleeps in case the first one fails. Trolls you can't sleep, but we have protection from evil. So as long as we take the ogres down, then Bo will be able to protect Jimmy with his aura. Duncan says, how can Jimmy be above 10 hit points? You must be using the hex editor. Mark says, weirdly enough, whenever a game gives me 1 off from the max, healing 59 out of 60, gaining 33 out of 34, etc., it feels better because actually getting max weirdly makes me feel like he wasted your luck somehow. That is pretty funny. Okay, we need to get a longer range weapon for Bo. Does he have any that is melee that's long range that has proficiency? No. And Jimmy, what about you? No, his are all short range also. Okay. Well, you know what that means then. We're going to get some flasks of oil. Since we have a... The paladin can't use it, but we could get it on him. Let's see what your Thaco will end up being. 21. Yeah, terrible chance to hit, but he will eventually. And for bow, we'll just get him a ton of arrows. He has 73. Okay, that should be enough. Let's go deposit our money. Go kill some trolls. We'll equip shield for this. Bo says, bow for bow, wrapped in a bow and a bow staff. All right, here we go. So we need to take down these ogres. Let me see what this troll's doing. Some of these places in the code I need to put like a safety check. So they only try something so many times. Yeah. They can't hurt the paladin. Okay, let's see here. Hey Slater, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, no fireballs, but we got something better. We got protection from evil. And we've got Psionic Blast. Okay, now let's go with Flask of Oil. You can't hurt us, Mr. Troll. He cannot hit with that flask. Stako's 31 because he doesn't have a proficiency with it. Yeah, look at that. Thako 21 with the flask of oil. That's how he's missing. Trolls have decent armor class too. That one's in a deep sleep. We're not going to miss him. Burned up by fire. Perfect. Nice. Okay, we have cleared the slums. Let's go sell this stuff first. Magic user scroll, give to Jimmy. Cleric scroll, sell. +1 morning star. May have a use for that. Invisibility. Nice. We will scribe that. Let's go to the vault first, though, just in case they give us a ton of money. Okay. Deposit. Hey, Ray, welcome in. How are you doing? This is the same party as last time. We are level 4 and 3 right now. Duncan says, you sold my plush rug. I was going to use that in the hidden bunker. Okay. Your clearing of the slum areas permit us to expand. Here's your reward. Nice. Platinum, silver, and copper. Bale of fine silk, bronze gong, paintings, gold scabbards, gold-plated candelabra, lectern sphere. We can't take all the money. Okay, now we got the Podal Plaza quest assigned to us too, which is good. Because that one's super easy. More to sell here. Bale of fine silk. Okay. Scribe invisibility. Nice. Cast remember. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll do the Podal Plaza one. I'm going to switch you back to this. Have your arrows. Okay. Disguise the party as monsters. That's the option we're picking. The Plaza's Bane Temple is recruiting for mace again. Grishnak won't be happy. Okay, the auctioneer is either a wand or a staff. We're going to stand and listen. Bidding escalates to 5,000 gold. Wait for a winner. Okay. And that was the quest. Can't wait to redeem a party and force DFortae to use Sound Blast or Death Scream. Yeah. That's not happening. We're not going to do the Sound Blast or Death Scream. Let's see here. Let's see if you are due a reward. Okay. Really? We got 1 experience? She gave us 3 Electrum. Boy, economy cuts turned on really impacts it. Sokol Keep must be cleared. Books, maps, tones. Junior Councilman Cadorna has a special. Go through these doors. All right, Cadorna. We know who you are. We know you're a scammer. Tandy Death Scream. I don't even know what the Tandy Death Scream would sound like. Oh, actually, Jimmy's close to level 4 fighter. Let's make that happen. Can't think of the best way to do that. I could probably just sell a couple of the items I found. Let's do that. Let's take these out and see which is worth the most experience-wise. Because it changes based on what you killed. Yeah, that one's 111. Get rid of the plate mail. 89 on the broadsword. 155 on the chain mail. Let's get rid of that. There we go. That's enough, Jimmy. Bo says, Grandma hands a nickel. Don't spend it all in one place. Yeah, exactly. It reminds me of Christmas Vacation. Is that the one? Where the grandma or the aunt or whatever is like, hey, Russ, if you rub my bunion or whatever it was on my foot, I'll give you a quarter. And he's like, oh, wow, a whole quarter. The Tandy sound effect are in the original. Does it sound like any of the others, Duncan? Like PC speaker or sound blaster or anything? Or is it unique? Okay, we get a proficiency. I got to think about the weapon types that I had. I know there's a Fashard. I got a +1 Fashard. And that'll give us long range attack to hit guys in the clouds and stuff. Like stinking clouds. So that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to go deposit all that. No, it doesn't. The original sound choices were PC speaker, Tandy, and silent. Okay. And that was for music and sound, or just the sound effect? Okay, so we're going to take out the Fashard, and we'll use that in some fights if we have to have a long range attack in melee. Second hand says the auto mapper has saved me a few times. Well, that's good. Duncan says music as well. Tandy music, not so great in secret. Oh. Okay. 10,000 experience. Really, we need, instead of 2,000, we really need 4,000 to get to the higher magic user level because of being dual classed. Hey, Severed, welcome in. How are you doing? Severed just resubscribed to Tier 1 for 36 months. 3 years, Severed. Thank you so much for the support. 3 years. Really appreciate it. How's your Baldur's Gate creation going where you keep creating characters? Second ad says the snail trail Nickelodeon slime is great. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? 36 months, Sever. Thank you so much. Okay. Gosh. I would love to go get the Gauntlets Ogre power. But man, last time we got killed from giant scorpions, it would just be a total crapshoot. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits too, Severed. He says Fashard facts. A Fashard is a type of polearm used in Europe in the 11th century through the 17th centuries. In later use, Fashard became ornamental and ceremonial. Fashard de Parade. Growing in size until some examples were almost too heavy to carry, let alone use. The design consisted of a curved blade along top of a pole, although in some portrayals it's shown as a shorter pole. The blade bore a moderate to strong curve along its length. Yep, that's pretty much it. Hey, DC, welcome in. How are you doing? Back to work? Okay. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, we're still alive. Still alive. I'm so wanting to go to get the Gauntlets Ogre power, but I'm also so wanting not to. I mean, 4,000 experience before we get to level 4, and then we still don't have Fireball. That would just give us another second level magic user spell. There's still some more in Covell Mansion I can go get, which is probably what I want to go do. It is a gamble to go outside, though, because if I run into those tigers, I can be party wiped real easily. I still think that's my best bet, though. And I might be able to take on Norris the Grey now, too. It's possible. Bo says, Jimmy and Bo, team scams. Oh, yeah, don't remind me of that, Duncan. He says Thrycreen. Yeah, that would be even worse. Okay, we survived. North. The other thing is, there's actually a fight against skeletons in here that we could do there's some heavy experience in here in the graveyard. Yeah, let's do that. Graveyard. The paladin's going to protect us from some things. I mean, the skeletons will have swords, so they can still hit us. Like that. But Bo has a mace, so he can do full damage against them. He might even be able to turn some of these. What level is he? 4. He won't be able to destroy any, though. They'll just run. Oh, yeah, I don't think he can even turn yet. Might have to be level 5. Wow, that was weak. Yeah, we'll be fine against this second hand. They have pretty bad Thaco. They get -2 to hit against. Actually, wait a minute. No, they're not evil. Skeletons aren't evil. So they're not getting a -2 to hit. Man, Bo, you're missing with dual wielding. You know what? I'm gonna unequip the offhand weapon because that does impact your chance to hit. We're gonna equip the shield +2, especially since daggers don't do full damage against these. There we go. Slater says, I'm starting to think our guys must be blind the way they keep missing. Well, I'm dual wielding. You get a penalty on both attacks when you dual wield. Your chance to hit. That's why I just unequipped that and equipped the mace and left the shield on. Missed. Missed. They go 14. All right, perfect. Lay on hands, heal yourself. Okay. Equip your shield. And we're going to have you unequip your weapon for now. Let me see what my Thaco would be with the short bow. 17? Yeah, that's pretty lousy. Alright, Sonic Blast time. Oh yeah, giant skeleton just disintegrated from that. Mr. Spock says adding an Easter egg for a playable Thri-kreen in these games would be amazing. Well, there's no reason you can't charm them or make them become a robot. With psionic ability, you know, ID insinuation. Okay, now you can equip this. Yeah, they definitely exist, but yeah, you can't play them. You're not supposed to be able to play them. You can play Zapwork. That's as close as you're going to get to a monster. Unless you charm. Or summon. You can summon them. You can play as a dark elf, which is not the same thing as a drow elf. In Unearthed Arcana, I will eventually implement all the races in there. There's several versions of gnomes, dwarves, elves, and even halflings. There's a couple versions. I think 2 versions of halflings. Yeah, dark elves are different than drow elves. They're basically drow elves that have retired from being drow. So they keep a little bit of some of the drow power, like good saving throws and stuff, but they're not actually magic resistant. They don't have to be evil. More choices for Gnome Jimmy. Yeah. The deep gnomes are actually quite different than the surface gnomes. All right. I'm going to take this because that's interesting. Marble chest. Yes, we open it. 4 experience and 975 in items. Now if we can get out of here alive. Perfect. There really wasn't that much experience because I have item treasure experience turned on with economy adjustments. Normally you get like 6,000 experience right there. Okay, let's sell all this junk. You'll have to give unlimited or Unearthed Arcana a read through, Mr. Spock. Yeah, it's got some really cool stuff. I've implemented a decent amount of stuff in there, but I hadn't done those races yet. We don't have a cleric, so we can't use those. Mark says deep gnomes are a heck of a lot harder to pronounce. Okay, how close are we? Jimmy needs 2,000 to get that next level magic user. I think we're going to go back to Covell Mansion. I need to get rid of this double prompt. Oh, no, I don't want to go in that small dark cave. Let's see, north. Okay, so we can do some stuff over here. Thanks to Unearthed Arcana, we have things like Cavalier and Acrobat in here. Yeah. Barbarian. Attack him. And lots of spells. I've added in lots of spells that were only in Unearthed Arcana. Examine. Break. Okay. I want to go up there. I don't think I want to do the big fight there with the thieves yet. I can do this one. Okay, so there is some experience in here. Something's magical. Or just, yeah, there's a cleric scroll. Take that. Let's see what else. Let's take this acid. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna drop this stuff because I remember that's just normal. Avoid. Definitely want to keep this stuff. Drop the flask oil. We don't need that. There we go. B, break. 15 sacks filled with silver. No thanks. Just take the experience. That got Jimmy halfway there to level up. And then down here, I don't think this will get us any experience. Yeah, because we have to sell these back at town, and we can't pick them up, so that gets us nothing. Tempted to try a charm person on one of those thieves, but sleep is probably smarter. Oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to rest. All we have is a stinking cloud. No, I'm not gonna do that fight then. No. Alright, let's see what we get experience-wise here. That's worth 533 experience. I think this is, yeah, the +4 leather. That would actually be good for the, oh, I don't have the bard. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. The bard was the last party that had died. So this does have haste, fireball, and hold person on it. Potion of heroism, that's cool. Gives you an increased number of levels, like temporarily. Your effective level. Short sword +2 is cool. Druid can't use. Cleric sell. Oh wow, yeah, Jimmy needs 200 experience. Very close. So this one has reduced fireball and detect something, probably invisibility. Blink, mirror image, and burning hands. Nice. Let's scribe those. Okay, I think we could take out Sokol Keep with that. We could use one fireball on it and save the other for scribing. Assuming we cast it successfully, though. At level 3, that's sketchy. Probably want to get into level 4. Okay, we'll do a few fights here. Actually, we might get experience for finding some of the Koval Mansion stuff. There we go. Super close. Let's do a fight or two here. Combat. Oh, an Ogre Shaman. 41 hit points. Okay, hang on. He's beginning to cast. Let's see if we can Sonic Blast him. Okay, he's dead. He fell into a deep sleep. That's Jimmy's level up. I don't have enough money. I'm gonna have to go get some. So let's see, 300 gold. Do 160. This will be the magic user. Okay. I'm gonna get darkness, 15-foot radius. $34 hit points, level 4/4 fighter magic user. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so we'll get darkness and let's get another sleep. We're gonna go after Soul Keep. The giant orc fight. Parlay, Sly, Shustney, not Shasta. Alright, and these giant frogs should be scared of us where they won't want to fight. Yeah, allow them to flee. Okay. I do have blank. That'll put all the focus on the paladin then though. If Jimmy blanks out. I'm not a fan of that. I might use the potion of heroism here though. He's bestowed 2 levels. So he has 46 hit points now. And he'll save better. Okay, I'm going to unequip this. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Alright. Fireball from a scroll. We're going to try it. Orc leaders showing up as gnolls. I hope we do this successfully. Begins invoking. I get 1 Psionic Blast. I gotta make it work. Which way do I want to go? Let's go right here. Wow, not many were affected. He's enraged though, that's good news. Hopefully we get this fireball off before he gets interrupted. They're going after that enraged orc leader, that's working. No! That orc leader's down. Did he fail? He must have failed the fireball. Okay, try it again. Try it with this one. There we go. So we won't be able to describe it. We'll have to learn it at level up time if we're going to do that. Okay, now we got to take out the rest of these. I think it makes more sense to keep the shield equipped. Because we're going to get more attacks on us than we're going to do at the enemy. Jimmy doesn't get hit, we can cast sleep. Hey Jimmy, welcome in. How are you doing? Quality fireball, courtesy of Jimmy's House of Loaded Dice. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to be adding more gnomes, so there will always be a choice for you, Duncan says to Jimmy. You're pretty sure that's against OSHA regulations. Oh, it's funny, Jimmy. Sure, take a 14, that's fine. Got him. 12 rounds. Okay, gosh, I have no idea. I don't think anything would be magical, but let's see if anything seems to stand out. It's just little bits of pieces of equipment that all add up to about 100 experience. Yeah. Good enough. You find a note. All right. The Chapel of the Keep. Parlay. Nice. Lux. Ferran Martinez. We're going to tell him the truth. Samosud. All right, success. Let's sell first before we get our reward. Heroism wear off. Okay. Oh, I guess I could sell the bow too. There we go. Paladin's about 2,500 away. Jimmy's very far from level 5 on his fighter. Like 14, 15,000. Okay, let's get a reward. Is it going to be more than 1 experience and 3 electrum? With Soko Keep in our hands, we can use boats to bypass the Barren River. Here's your reward. Wow, that's a lot bigger of a reward. 3,700 experience. She just flat out gave us 3,000 gold. Can't carry it all. You were summoned by the Bishop of Brachio of Tyr. Report to him at Tyr's temple. Okay. So, trying to calculate here. 20 silver is 1 gold. So 1,000. 1,000 would be 2. Would be 100. So 1,000 of this is 50 gold. So take 950. Can't take it all. He's not strong enough. Let's try it this way. I can't take it all. Okay. Let's do 1,000 gold then. He can't even carry that. With the thousands, or 17 strength, he can't carry 1,000 gold. Well, let's try for 500 gold and 100 platinum. Can you do that? All right. I'm trying to spend my cheaper money. Okay, here we go, Bo. Level 5 paladin. Pick a weapon proficiency. I do have a military pick +1. I have a broadsword +1. I don't think I have a bastard sword +1. I do have a short sword +2. Yeah, let's do that. Short sword. And then we get a second weapon of choice. We're going to go with mace. Wow, Bo just got 5 hit points. He rolled a 1 on a 10-sided die. Bo just rolled a 1 on a 10-sided die. And then he got +4 to his constitution. Proficient in stabby smashy. Yeah. Okay. That was terrible. That was so bad. He has 48 hit points. at level 5. And he has 18 constitution. That's just terrible. Okay. It's not looking good for this party making it long term. So, we can go finish off the mansion now. Go to the bay. North. Man, what's this guy? He's got some strong armor. Studded leather. Didn't memorize all my spells. Okay. Level 4 thieves. Level 6 over there. And then 2 level 6s. Okay, we're doing Stinking Cloud down there. Backstabbed Jimmy, but it only did 4 damage because he's a level 1 thief. Psionic Blast. Oh, that one's a psionic. Auto. I used up all my points, so no, don't do that. He's completely out of defense points. Where's that level 6? He's still coughing. I can't get over to him though. Sleep asleep. That one's asleep. Our armor's really protecting us here. Finally took down that level 4. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea. I should have equipped the longer weapon. I need to get down here with Jimmy. So he's still coughing. Let's try to move away. Okay, right here. I need to get darkness on those guys. There we go. Those guys are lost in the darkness. Okay, that level 6 is done. Okay, they're surrendering. Let's see. No idea. That guy's up there. Let's go get him. Got him. Okay. I doubt any of that's magical. Okay, good enough. I think we can rest now. Yeah. So this area should be cleared. Yeah, none of it was magical. Okay. We'll get our reward from Flan, and then we'll probably be done for tonight. Wasn't much of a reward, but it's better than nothing. Yes, we'll take it. We'll take it just in case we don't want to do it. We can still sell the items and get experience. The graveyard quest. Sell the scrolls. Is Druid Scroll. Sell it. The two-handed sword +1, +3 versus undead. I'm going to sell that too. I'm not using two-handed sword. They gave us a little bit of experience. Got Jimmy a little closer. Mr. Spock says, wonder if that shopkeeper gets a Santa gig at the Flan Mall. Yeah, really. Okay, perfect. Good progress, guys. We're still alive. That's what matters, right? So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.